Dreamt that I was in a vast wasteland. I was searching for the keys to my locker together with Jenny from high school. We laughed and dug in the sand. Suddenly the sky lit up, and Jenny pointed to a simple constellation of stars. She whispered in my ear to never forget it. Okay, this is the first symbol. I need a new piece of paper. Whoops. You'll probably hear how I won't even tell you what I did there, you know? You don't have to know what I fucking broke just now. I asked her what it meant, but she was dead. Whoa, and the bones were withered and old. Woke up and have been feeling rather queasy ever since. Read an account of a year walk by a man called Romedal in an old book I came over in a used bookshop. Romedal's story is little more than a tall tale told by a drunken oaf. Most of them seem to be. Daniel sticks out. It haunts me. Held a lecture on year walking. Several faculty members attended it. They ridiculed me in front of the students. What a fucking bunch of dicks. Another strange dream. Was doing my homework. Was stressed because the old lamp was running out of oil. And when it did, the pale horse outside the window would come inside. The lamp burned out and everything went black. Woke up soaked in sweat. I have to take a look at the box again. It's just simple shapes. But nothing that could resemble a fucking horse? The lamp burned out and everything went black. Woke up soaked in sweat. I don't know about that. It could be, you know, a square because of this. But I think it might have to do with the fucking horse. So I don't know. I'll write a date next to it. October 12th. So in case I have to look it up, I can simply do that. Must remember to buy groceries. Fiddled with the box. I have no clue how to open it. Frustrating. What jealous, small-minded, greedy creatures the faculty members are. And they will undoubtedly create small-minded, jealous, and greedy students. Don't feel the need to share any of my research with the faculty anymore. They don't deserve to read something that my hand has written. They would not understand anyway. We're going mental at this point, aren't we? The thought of what is inside that box is like an itch that can't be scratched. I've searched for references to anything about it, but I have found nothing that resembles it at all. Yeah, I also can't find any shape that would resemble the fucking horse. That's strange. Having more strange dreams, something happened in those woods. Is year walking a mere vision quest? Are the visions brought on by lack of light and food? ES believes so. Not so sure. Dreamt of the runestone. Was in the forest outside Vettorp. Mrs. Bowman was walking up to me. I was very afraid. She said that I had been a bad boy and broken the rules. Before I could defend myself and tell her that I did not mean to be naughty, she withered into dust. Found myself in front of the ruined stone. The Grimm's eyes glowed at me. Woke up. Okay. Find myself thinking of the stone. What does it mean and how is it connected to year walking? What did people do in those woods? Do I have to write down anything there? I don't know. It's getting really confusing now. The first symbol was pretty easy to get, especially with the whole don't forget this thing. Do not feel like sleeping tonight, drinking coffee and watching TV. If I stay awake, those dreams will stay away. Could not understand much of my students' presentations today. Must sleep. Someone is watching me all the time. Got an email reminder to deliver the text for the game. Wrote 7 or 8 pages. Hopefully it's enough. Waiting. Don't know for what. Have a feeling that something is on its way. Okay, so this is really meta, with him being the one who researched the thing for the game. Received an odd email today. Oh, I can dig that. I know what this is supposed to be. I'm just not sure if it's the third one or not. What? Got over 1,000 of these during last night. The email seems to have stopped when my inbox was full. Don't know what it could mean. Maybe it's a prank by my students, but they seem too unimaginative to come up with something like this. Don't think it will end here. Oh yeah, 1,024 of these. Good job. Is this some kind of threat? Called a priest, told him of my plight. He said that Vettorp sometimes had a strange effect on people, but it rarely lasted. Do not think he understands. I was going to ask him about the box, but decided to hang up when he suggested I should see someone. Woke up last night, heard baby screams from beneath the floorboards. Panicked. Managed to pry up some of the floorboards. The screaming stopped. This is getting into a Lovecraft territory here, I think. The Watchers, the Night Raven, the Haldra, the Brook Horse, and the Church Grim. There might be others. Cannot be sure. Can they disguise themselves? Maybe they can read my mind. The Watchers. Because they watch. That's what they do. But is it all they do? He's written this on a fucking receipt. Watcher. Grim, Raven, Assist. There's also the Hast and the Mylings, and the Red, and the Necken, and the Earblowers. All the guys. Yearwalk equals system error. Yearwalking works, but it was never meant to. It's against the rules. The universe blinked its eye, and someone crossed all barriers that are known as time and space. The Watchers are watching, but who are watching the Watchers? Man, maybe the Watchman? But who watches the Watchman should be the question. How can you bend time and space? Beyond time and space. Rift. Oh, Jesus. He's going really crazy now. That's sad to see. Got in a heated argument with ES. He's surprisingly scornful of my theories. Must remember that he's an old man, and he might not be as open to new ideas any longer. He claims that it is impossible to gaze into the future. The future is not set. Nothing happens until it happens. Well, this doesn't really mean that this could not be, right? I mean, nothing happens until it happens could still mean that it is set. But whatever. Of course it's impossible to look into the future according to logic. But I'm not sure they are playing according to our rules. The Watchers are more than they appear, and less. They are real, yet they are unreal. They do not exist in the manner that this table and this chair exist. Well, this chair is an eyesore. How do I know these things? Are they my thoughts? Am I writing this? I certainly did not draw this, but yet it's right there in my notebook. Okay, that's another one I can get behind. I'm not sure if the fucking horse one was one or not. Watchers or antibodies? That's really fucking mental, isn't it? Daniel broke the rules and he was punished. Held another lecture, the last one for a long while it seems. It's been decided that I need a break, but it matters not. I have more important things to do. I've been an idiot. Someone is playing with me. These shapes, it's the same as on the box. Did someone see me take it? Try the symbols I have received, but the box remained shut. There must be more coming. What do these numbers mean? Woke up last night. The telephone rang. Answered. Could not hear anyone. Hung up. It rang again. Answered. Could hear someone speak on the other side. Could not make it out what was being said. The voice was too far away. Hung up. It kept ringing. Cut the cord. Bought whiskey. Bought food. People stare. Don't want to go out there again. Too many know who I am. If you break the rules, there will be consequences. Wish I had not cut the cord to my phone. Need to hear a human voice. Don't dare to go out. Oh no. Oh no. At first I didn't even notice. One of the paintings in my living room has been replaced. It must have happened during the 30 minutes I slept. Cannot let my guard down. Someone was here or something. Will the antibodies come for me? Am I a virus in the eye of the universe? This is really fucking turning into a Lovecraft story. I'm amazed. Because it began so fucking slow. Which is pretty good, I think. Boarded up the balcony and all the windows. Nothing can come in now, I hope. You also can't come out, and you have probably no food and nothing to drink left. Shouldn't be possible, but someone was here again. I'm definitely being threatened. There was a knife on my kitchen table. Old, but sharp. I realized that the knife is his. We are connected. The church is central to this, and yet it is not. Perhaps the church itself is not important, but rather the energy of the place. Perhaps the gate is always there, but it's not a gate. Gates are meant to be open, or closed. This is a rift in the fabric of the very existence of everything. But why allow it? Why does the universe, or God, or someone not shut the gate? If we are not meant to do it, why let us? I can hear the heart of the universe beating. What is happening? I feel like a worm under a big boot. I feel the shadow hanging over me, waiting to get crushed. She sings and I shall follow. She's trying to fool me, that I know, but I must get closer to her because then I get closer to the key that leads to the heart of it all. I didn't steal the box because it begged me to take it with me. Daniel survived all the watches sent by the universe. He was lured by the temptress, brought the innocents to the pale horse, unearthed the parasite, and finally faced the master of them all. The parasite? Oh, it was the fucking thing in the bird, okay. But yet he was destroyed. Could it have gone any other way? Was he doomed from the start? Am I doomed? Is the future set, or can it be altered? Watchers, running errands, or a test of might? Success leads to a year walk approved, but it all leads to death anyway, so great, good job. Must help him, it's the right thing to do, there's a bond between us. Might have figured it out. 5 watchers, 5 symbols, which means there's one more coming. Oh no, should I have written down when the baby or the fucking horse? No, I know the horse one, but I didn't write down when the babies were crying. So tired, can't seem to hold my thoughts for any period of time, should probably eat more often, but I must resist, it's important that I come prepared. The heart beats stronger, but I will break it and see beyond everything. In the end, it was the nature of man that got Daniel. Must free myself of all desires, that's how they get to you. Can love really be a weakness, or is it strength? And the poor girl, it just seems unfair. Is there anything I can do? If the future can be altered, why not the past? Man, there was one game I played which tried to change the past by changing the future. I can't remember which one it was. I'm sorry. Am I playing the part of the fool in the cosmic play? And if so, to what purpose? Disconnected the microwave oven just in case. Was it fucking ever 17 that tried to change the past? I can't remember. Fuck, this will keep me up all night. Feeling absolute terror at the possibility that there's no purpose. No rhyme, no reason to any of it. Why me? The only way I can help him is if I break the rules. It will come at a price, but what do I care if I can rise above it all? Okay. Saw her lifeless body. She's beautiful even in death. Have been crying ever since. It all seems so needless, so cruel. Ready for anything, don't care anymore. It's finally here, the last one. Woke up with this in my palm. Try to wash it out. It's a tattoo. Tested them in all different kinds of combinations, but I could not figure out how to do it. I must sleep. I will open that box tomorrow. Let's... write this one down. Of course, so simple. Rotate the wheel and release when the symbol aligns with the grim. in the order they were delivered to me. But why was it empty? Wait, he didn't manage to do it the day before? And then he took 2 days to put them in the order they were delivered to him? Is he stupid? I thought it was Daniel all along. I thought he was here, but it cannot have been he who sent me the password. It doesn't make sense. If the box was empty, it means it must be filled. I still do not understand who sent the symbols. If it was not the boy, then it must have been the Watchers. But why? Are they toying with us? Helping us in some perverse, twisted way? From the get-go, he was doomed. They got him at the very thought of year walking. But I think the girl can be saved. I put everything he needs in the box and locked it. Whoops, sorry. I will leave it where I found it, where all of this started. If my mind is set on this, does it mean that I am doomed too? The rift is open. It wants me to go through. How does he know that? Packed my things. I wonder if I will come back. Just a picture of the church, the windmill, the house. Sol Sorten. It's cold here. Wish I could light a fire, but I must do it right. Surprised how calm I feel. Only hours remain. It's midnight. And that's it. The last entry to the journal. By, let's see, what was your name? YW. Someone. Theo Elm. Okay, I have to do this fucking thing again. I'm sorry. The second to the right. 1, 2. Three left, 3 right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 left, 3 right, 2 right, 2 left. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great, now fucking hell, just drop the fucking key or what the fuck happened? Yeah, fuck you again. I know you're a monster. I just need to get to the fucking finger box and hope I didn't solve this fuck too late. Because then I would have to restart this again and I don't really want to. Come on, I've been recording for 2 hours now. Please. Something's gotta give. It turned into water. Now what the fuck could I do? How do I get to my finger box? No, I have to get back here somewhere. Yep, and then to the left and down. Then I'm on the tile with, whoopsie, the fucking finger box. Okay, so it's the upside down triangle. Then the second one, which I'm not so sure, but the third one would be this. And then it's this. Then this. And then this. Oh, fuck me. Thank fucking God I did it. Yesterday morning, Red Top killer Daniel Svensson was executed at Kristianstad prison. He was found guilty for the heinous murder of young Stina Nilsson last year. The death sentence has been criticized by the highly renowned Dr. Helmer Lundbeck, who stated that Daniel is suffering from an abnormal psyche. He seems to have problems discerning past from present and has visions of terrible creatures. Something not uncommon among schizophrenics. Daniel cannot be held accountable for his actions and should be given treatment at an institution for the criminally insane. The execution was performed by Gustav Dahlberg. This was his fourth Sorry, it's been 2 hours already. This was his fourth execution. Last year he was to perform the execution of the notorious Lisa Rasmussen. She was also one who year-walked, right? Was charged with... Oh no, she was the one who killed the kids. Was charged with the murder of 4 infants in Vettorp, but who took her own life before the sentence could be carried out. Security has been improved greatly since. Daniel Svensson was composed during the whole process. Besides the slightly shaking hands so common among the criminal type, you could not tell Daniel from any other young man. He sobbed loudly once when he laid his head down low, but quickly regained his composure. A quick prayer and a swift, powerful stroke and it was over. According to the attending priest, Granev? Daniel's last words were, "I should have killed myself, then none of this would have happened." You're long dead when I write this, and I have not yet been born, yet we have a connection beyond life, death, space, and time. The impossible made possible by a year walking. But the Watchers always win. Even though you have not passed through the rift yet, they sense the urge, and they want a sacrifice. I wish there could be another way. I'm sorry, but for her, there's still hope. You can save her. You know what you must do. There's gonna be the knife, yeah, I have to kill myself. Okay, so is this the second ending? I really hope there isn't a third one. Even though, actually, the game kinda grew on me in the end, you know? With the whole story exposition. I thought it was really good. I mean, just 1.5 hours ago I was raging at this fucking game for being so fucking stupid, but now? I think overall it was a pretty cool game. It was a pretty cool story to experience. Game-wise it wasn't so good, I think. I mean, some of the puzzles were pretty okay. Nothing special. The music one is fucking retarded because I'm sorry, you can't expect your average gamer to have... I don't know, is it just me? Am I really that bad at hearing these sounds? I don't know. Anyway, it was an okay game. Maybe a 7 out of 10 because it's really short, but the story salvaged it, really. The story and the sound design. And the graphics are really cool as well. The end. Great. Walk again. Can I say no? No. Okay. So I'll quit this way. Anyway, I don't think I'll upload this in whole, and by the time you hear me say this, it probably won't matter because you'll probably have to have gone through 6 parts of this or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out everything else made by me until now. And stay tuned for the next things. Subscribe, like, favorite, kiss your mother, tell her you love her. Think of me when you go to sleep tonight. I don't know. Something along those lines, right? Bye.